Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Cities Skylines Submitted City Traffic Fix and City Fix live stream. In this live stream, I'm going to fix someone else's city and its traffic. Our city today, their user ID is a period, just a period. Title is Spring Valley for Biffa. Description is Spring Valley for Biffa. So what am I supposed to call this dude? A period? So thanks for uploading your city. I'm looking forward to working on it. Um, it's actually a moderate-sized city, so we're looking at about 54,000 on the population. It is a little bit on the decline, but I'll go over that momentarily. 7,000 profitable weekly, or profit weekly. Decent amount of money in the bank, $2 million bucks. There's a little bit of demand for industry and office, but not for commercial or residences. Spring Valley is the title. I did run the city with no despawning. I ran the city with no despawning to see where the traffic would bottom out at. Here you go. Bottoms out at 27%. I'm going to play it here momentarily. Before I do, I wanted to show something. On the southeast side, you see this section right here? Right here? It's like industrial area. There was more stuff over here. This entire area had buildings, but the roads didn't come through. Sometimes that does happen. So I don't know why that glitch exists. So either something with my City Skylines or something with the save game, but nonetheless, so there was some buildings that despawned, and so when I load up the original save game, I'm going to put some roads back in manually to try to help keep or help make sure that area stays the way that it was before. Same thing over here. What is this? We can call this like northeast side, but this section right here is industry, and also there were some roads here that disappeared, and so some of this stuff got dezoned, and I put in some roads back manually just to try to get some level of, hey, what does the traffic bottom out at with as close of the layout as possible, and the population being as close as possible. The population dropped, I think, from 55 to 54, so it wasn't that much of a drop, and that's why you see this negative number. But, all right, so again, no despawning, and this is what the traffic looks like. It's predominantly kind of in the center section. So let me zoom in, and you can see how it moves. I mean, westbound doesn't move at all. This roundabout isn't moving at all. This roundabout has a little bit. I mean, it's just traffic is stuck right there, and it's stuck right over here. It doesn't go too far out of the city boundaries. This is a cargo train harbor. A little bit of traffic right there. So we've got an interesting fix ahead of us. Some traffic right here. There is a little bit of well, not really. There's some. So where it's red, there is quite a bit of gridlock. Okay, so I think that gives you a good idea on where the traffic bottoms out at 26%. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to load the original save game, and then we're going to go from there. Does it go any lower than 26? Just seeing if there's anything. 26, 27. Okay, it looks like it's just hovering between those. I'm just looking up here. And, yeah. Yeah, it just kind of fluctuates. Oh, okay, I'm going to let it run a little bit to see if it bottoms out any lower. So, from the video, you should get a lot of tips on traffic fixing, on city layout tips, maybe even some finance tips, unemployment tips, and traffic manager settings. So it should be educational, but also very entertaining. As always, if you do like the video, smash that like button. If you don't like it, you can hit the dislike button. And if you want to support me more, please do subscribe or follow. Live streams are on YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. You can watch on whichever one you want. And on YouTube, there's actually playlists because I fixed a boatload of submitted cities, so you can take a look at those. And there's also a guide for a beginner's guide, metro subway guide, traffic manager settings, so hopefully they'll help you with your cities. 22%. I've got it on fast. See how much worse it gets. It's a boatload of dead people, some abandoned buildings. Population is plummeting because people are leaving. How do you say your name? Zukaboa? Hi, how are you? Welcome, welcome. So I just want to see how low this gets. You know, I thought 27 was the lowest, but it's obviously broken through that, and it's at 22. So I'm going to let it run a little bit more. That way we can see where the traffic bottoms out at. And then I'm going to load up the original save game, and we're going to start working on it from there. By the way, if you do want me to work on your city, you can put it on the YouTube comments below, or you can put it on Discord. And then if you want to support me more, there is a merch store, and then a way to tip and donate. So we'll get started here momentarily. I just want to see if it gets any lower. Shukaboa. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, hi. You play Cities Skylines? Okay, so it's up to 27. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it. I think that's good. And let me load up the original save game. So bear with me here as we do that. Oh, wow, that's loud. Sorry about that. Your city is in the Steam Workshop. Oh, okay, great. Is it a city that you built and you're happy with, or it's a city that you built and you're having issues? Alright, so I'm going to load up the original save game here momentarily. As always, Stream Vibes music playing in the background. You can take a look at it at most music platforms all over the world. And if you want to use it for your content and for your live streams, you're more than welcome to do so. It's my music. I own the copyright for it, and so you won't get a copyright strike. Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks, thanks, Shukaboa. I appreciate it. Thanks for letting me know about it. All right, so we're loading up the original game here. And so the original creator, period, as I'm calling them, they were playing with limited money, so that's wonderful. You know, good that they were doing that. And I'll show you guys if they were playing with no despawning from the get-go. So just loading up the original game here. I'm going to put it up, and I'm going to show you the areas that for some reason the roads didn't come through, and we'll just put in some roads really quick before we start the fix. That way we can prevent those areas from de-zoning, if I can use that word. By the way, if any of you are having issues with loading up saved games from the Steam Workshop after the Plazas and Promenades update, here we go, putting it back on the screen. If you're having any issues, you can use the loading screen mod revisited, and that will help with loading up a lot of the save games. So here we're back. So here's the population, 56,500. So we know that if you play the city with no despawning, the traffic does start to collapse. 7,000 a week, 2 million in the bank. The demand is the same, and here you go. So period was playing with despawning on. And this is what the traffic looks like, 62%. So that's mediocre, definitely, with despawning on. And so let me go ahead and put in the roads first, and then I'm going to hit play. So you can see right here. So it looks like there were just roads probably that went straight up, and they don't come through. So we'll just address that right now. Okay. So You know, it looks like there were roads here before. Oh, by the way, I think this is the first... I think this is the first city that, I think this is the first city that I'm fixing that has, that's on a winter theme. So that's kind of neat, because, you know, my most recent city is on a winter theme. There we go. Okay, so, you know, and is this a highway, or what is this? What is this road? My God, you can't even see. There's so much snow on there. Anyways, so, I think it's a 6-lane. Yeah, I think it's a 6-lane two-way road. So that should help keep it from dezoning, but you can see that with the roads gone, it kind of messed that up. You can see that there's no yellow there, so I'm just going to put that stuff back. So we're just going to do that so the city goes back to what I think it's supposed to be. Winter themes are pretty cool, Shukaboa says. Time to get that snowplow. Yeah, I agree with you. You're right. By the way, if you are playing on a winter theme and you see this icon right here, it just means there's a lot of snow on the ground, and it means that you need to build more of the... there are these things right here. Right here. The snow dumps. The snow dumps. And they don't get full. They actually melt. The snow builds up in there and melts, and then it builds up again. For the live stream, I do have the weather turned off, so we won't have to really deal with that today. But if you are playing with weather and you're in a snow city, you just need to make sure you build enough of the snow dumps. Or you come over here and change your budget and increase your budget for the road maintenance. All right, so obviously this also got dezoned, or is about to get dezoned. So I think the road was like this. Probably something like that. That's what it looks like. I don't know about this one. What is this? It's a coal power plant. I'm just going to delete this one. It's kind of off-center, so maybe Road Anarchy was used to build that. So I think that's good. So that should keep them from dezoning. Okay, so we're good there. And so let's just hit play really quick so we can have it calculate with traffic enabled or despawning enabled. What is the traffic flow? Is it 62? 64? Okay, it looks like none of that stuff dezoned. 66? Okay. All right, so we're going to hit pause, and we're doing no despawning. Boom. So no despawning, and so we know that that 66 is going to plummet down to the 22%. So let's go ahead and start working on it. The first thing we want to do is we've got to check the traffic manager settings. So here's one of the tips. What are the traffic manager settings supposed to be? First of all, simulation accuracy is set to very high. We want it to be low. Okay. Disable despawning. We know we turned that on. Okay, enable advanced vehicle AI was not set up, so we want to turn that on. And then policies, automatically add traffic lights if applicable. That's not turned on. Or sorry, that was turned on, and we want to turn it off. We want to make sure that that's off. Let me see if there's anything else. Yeah, I think that's good. That's what you got to do for the traffic manager settings. Let me put it back up. Here we go. All right, so, right, no despawning. All right, how is the city laid out? Let's analyze that, shall we? So we got a little bit of industry here, here. That's nice. A lot of homes up there. I see a lot of mixed zoning. Good job. Oh, holy moly. That's not good. I dig the methodology here. Oh, thank you so much, Shukaboa. I really appreciate it. So, can you guys see this? Right there's a lot of office space and a lot of high density residential, which is commercial, and high density residential, which is apartments, and then high density commercial. Oh. Yeah, and there's some industry right here. Okay, so this should be a little bit more varied. There should be some more low density commercial and some low density residential. It should be more mixed. So some of the zoning could use some updates. So I'll mention that. I will try to fix the city without changes, of course, to the zoning. And then it looks like there's just regular road system. I don't see anything odd. I don't see like a bunch of dead-end roads or something like that. We may see that as we get closer. What's the unemployment rate? Perfect. Okay, that's good. You did not build any monuments. Great. Excellent. Are you using the intersection signs? You don't need to. So I just want to check if you are, because that can be causing... Oh, you are. Okay. All right. So that will be causing some of the problems. All right. Okay. I'll address that as I get to it. What about lane connectors? Do you use lane connectors? That also will cause problems. Okay. So I'll be removing those as we go through the game. Was that the only one, though? It doesn't look like there's rampant use of lane connectors. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. How does somebody get into the city? You got one way to get in, right there. Wait, how do you get into this industrial area? It's right next to the highway. What the? I'm so confused. How do you get in here? Wait a minute, you come out here. You come out this way, come over here, you come down, hit the roundabout, come down, down, and now you're in the industrial section? Fairview Square? No. You've got a beautiful two set of highways that should have immediate access to the industrial area. And then you've got another way over here, but there's no off-ramp from the highway. What the? Where does this go? Oh, Oh, this is a residential office section. That's not how we want to industrialize, says Shukuboa. Yeah, okay, sorry. I beg your pardon. This is an industrial, office and residential area, but it has a cargo harbor. And down here is the industrial area, so I beg your pardon. So you can come off the highway here, come down to the industrial area here. Okay, got it. So it is right off of the highway, but the cargo harbor is supposed to be near here. So technically the industry should be in the middle and Fairview Square should be down here. Or the cargo train harbor should be moved down here. Okay. Sorry about that. I described it described it incorrectly. But so this is one way to get into the city. And then you can... Oh, and another way to get into the city right here. So is that it? 1, 2, 3? Okay, so one of the issues for the city is that there's not enough ways to get in for a modest-sized city. So it needs to have some more ways to get in. And then the other thing that you'll notice is, let's say that I'm coming this way. How do I get into the city? I'm coming down. They drive on the left side of the road here. So that's one way. I can't use that. Oh, and another way right here. So that's a second way. That's a third. And then a fourth. So going that way, there's 4 ways to get in. And coming the other way, there's 3, it looks like. Coming this way. Yeah, you can come in that way and then come in this way. So that's it. And then this one makes 3. Okay, so we want to add additional ways to get into the city. So let's go ahead and do that right now. This one is fine. It would be good for there to be another one right over here. However, you can see that here's the city limit. It's so I don't know if there's going to be room. Let's just double check. Is there room for me to put in I could maybe put one like right there. It would barely fit. Let's go ahead and do that. So we're just going to put in another highway intersection right here if I could. And ideally I'd like to move it farther out, just ever so slightly. So fortunately we can buy this, so we're going to go ahead and do that. What kind of fits the design? We'll do this one over here. It's a little bit too big for the space. That's just a little bit too big. We need something smaller like that. Okay. So let's just get the highway connected. For sake of time, I will be going a little bit fast. So, you know, when you're working on it, you want to make sure you take your time to make it a little bit precise. Let's get these going in the right direction. And then if you want to see the cities that I've built, those are on YouTube. There's multiple playlists for city builds that I've done. There we go. Okay, so that's not too bad. Let's go ahead and hook it up here. A little bit off, but that's all right. And so that's a highway intersection, and we'll do, that's an on-ramp, off-ramp, off-ramp, and on-ramp. The intersections that I'll be using, you can get those on the Steam Workshop. These are mine. I think these are the best highway intersections in the game because they have integrated frontage roads, integrated rail, and integrated paths. Okay, so another way to get into the city right there, so that should be effective. And then we've obviously got a little bit of an issue here, and it'd be nice to make a connection. However, you'll notice that there's a train station right there. Okay, sure. Shukaboa, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I would like to take a look at your cities. Thanks for stopping by. And of course, as always, if you do like the video, hit that like button before you go. But hopefully I'll be able to catch you on future streams. Yeah, take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. So it'd be nice to have another highway intersection right here. But how do you get it? How do you get it over here with this passenger train terminal? You know, that may be difficult to do. How could we fit it in there? You know? I'm just thinking. We could move it down slightly. That would be a possibility. How about I do that? Yeah, that's a possibility. All right, we may come back to that. Let's just continue on. So this is another issue, right? The cargo train harbor. That's this right here. Yeah, you can't even put it over here. That is a good spot for it. So, yeah, the industry should be here instead. So we're just going to have to work with that. Let's put in another intersection right here to help out. And then this is not even a highway. So another intersection right here. Do we have room? This is going to be kind of a tight fit. It is quite the tight fit. Yikes. So we'll be able to put one right here and put one right around here, but that'll be about it. Okay, so let's get rid of this makeshift intersection, and we're going to do a proper highway intersection. And there's room. Okay, so let's see, where can we put it? I mean, you could do that. There's this rail. I'm going to slightly adjust the rail. Yikes. Dang. I mean, it would be so nice to hook it up to that. Right there, this nice main road. That would be great. Let me try to do that. So again, it's not affecting any of the zoning. Not affecting any of the zoning. Yeah, I mean, go for it. That looks good to me. So we'll hook this up right there. Excellent. And then we've got this road, so that can possibly connect over here. Can we do... Oh. Shoot. There. I don't want it to destroy the elevated path right there. Okay. Oh man, that looks actually great. That looks great. Let's hook it back up to the highway. Could use just a little bit more room. Nice. There we go. Good. Nice smooth lines. And then this can hook back up over here. What I am going to do is I'll make it straight. And then we'll curve it in. Oh, jeez, no. Come on. There you go. Is that smooth? Yeah, that works out great. And I use nothing but vanilla roads, except for my frontage roads. I use the Vanilla Plus 3-lane one-way. And so we're going to use that right over here. And then we can do an off-ramp like that. And I mean, does this need to be a 6-lane road? I don't think so. What the? How steep is it? Oh my god. How high is it? Okay. There. So now the trucks can come up this way and come down here to this cargo train terminal. So that's good. And then we've got, we need to do an off-ramp right here. Okay. And we need an on-ramp. There you go. And then we need an off-ramp. There we go. These people need a place to change lanes? Dang it. I need to create a node right here. Come on. Come on. No. Oh, I don't think I'll be able to. Shoot! Alright. Well, we'll just see how that runs. I think that's really effective, though. So that does work out quite nicely. And then we do need to create the rail. And I wanna make another intersection right here. How much room do I got? And that'll be probably the last one. Jeez, man, that one's way too big. Can I do this one? It's just way too big. I have to do the small one again, I think. Yeah, I think I just got to do the small one again. And that's to give people a way to get to the north side as well. Yeah, I would love to fit one of these bigger ones in, but there's not really a lot of space. So we'll just have to do one of these smaller ones. I love this design with this double lane going down, though it's not really needed. And then these 4 roundabouts, and this is a big old tourist area. Oops. Where you've got the oppression office, transport tower, high interest tower. So I think that's kind of a nice design. Business park. So I think that's pretty cool. Something like that would be nice. Let's get the rail out of the way. Hook this up to there. And then how are we going to handle this? Can I just get rid of this highway? Yeah, can I just connect those roads together? And these roads together? Is that possible? Just make this go straight down? Can you guys just hook up? There you go. That's gonna look terrible. Let's bring this down straight. These aren't lined up. Yeah, these aren't lined up. There you go. Move it back to where it was. Yeah, I know it's going from 3 to 4. Cyber, hey, what's up, buddy? How are you doing? What games are you playing nowadays? Let's bring this down. these are lined up. And I know it's going from 6 to 4, but I don't think the 6 lanes are really needed. I just messed up the zoning right there, so let me fix that up right now. Okay, so that's good. Alright, so that road is done, this connection is done, and let's go ahead and hook the frontage roads up. There you go, that'll be effective. And let's get the highway going. Oh, you're playing Overwatch too? Okay, that's nice. You like it? Are you still doing some Fortnite? So we're hooking up the highway now. Just making it kind of a smooth. There we go. Some of this zoning is going to get a little bit messed up. That's all right. That's not too bad. It didn't lose a whole lot. Okay, so I think that's good. And let's do the off-ramps and on-ramps. So this is an... Oh, boy. This is an on-ramp. This is an off-ramp. On-ramp. And... I should probably do... What? Why not? We're right here? That seems kind of steep. Oh, okay, that's a little bit better. That's not as steep of a... Oh, you like it more than Fortnite? Okay, that's great. That's great. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Glad you're enjoying it. If you want to do some rounds of Fortnite, you let me know. I've heard some rumors that there may be a new map. I wonder if that's correct or not. Okay, so we just have to get the rail set up. So it may be good for me to just put the rail above the road. That's what it seems like I should do. That'll probably be the least amount of work. I could drop it through underneath, but then I have to just kind of work through the curvy highways. So let me do that. In hindsight, I'll just drop this straight down into the ground. Okay, and let's get the rail going. That should cross over nicely. Okay. And we're gonna bring there. So I just elevated, you know, the rail over over the roads. I think that'll be the fastest way for me to do that right now. There we go. Okay, so I think that's good. What have we done? We created a formal intersection here to connect the north and south. This did not have a connection to the north side, so we did that. This is a point of concern, and we created another connection right here. So I think that's good. We know that there's some traffic problems right here caused by the cargo train harbor, and it does not have a queue. It does not have a queue. Yeah, so people are kind of going here, taking a left, and then they get stuck. There's room to make a queue here, though. Okay, well, let's hit play. Where should we hit play from? God, I don't know. I don't know. Let's just do this and hit play. And let's just kind of see what happens. What? Okay. Immediately, I hit play and immediately I see something. They're waiting here because of a traffic light. They're waiting here. Well, nobody's waiting there. Okay. So you guys wait here because of a traffic light, and then you guys are waiting here even though it's not a real intersection. So you can go through that intersection, and all you guys want to take a left. I see. And all you guys want to go straight. Okay. So you're waiting on that light, so let's hit play. Immediately it starts moving. Perfect music for that, really. Okay, let's just let it run. And when you have the weather turned off, the snow on the roads automatically goes away. But again, I'm just kind of doing that for the stream. What the hell? What are these guys waiting on? There's a light. That's why. Everybody's in this left lane. You go into the middle lane. If you want to be on the left lane, you got to take a left. Okay. Some busyness right here too. Yeah, there's a light. That's for right turn only. Oh, there's a light. Bam. It's holding up the off-ramp, and that's building up onto the highway. It's creating a cascade event. You guys that want to go straight, you move into the right 2 lanes. Left lane is to exit off only. What the hell are you waiting for, my man? What are you waiting on? You better move. You are holding up the highway. You can block the box. Just go. It's because of these dudes walking here, isn't it? You don't want to run over people? Why not? Who are they to you? No, I'm just kidding. I may do a elevated path right there to help them out. I see a lot of people walking, though. So the city's got good walkability. So nice job, period, on that. Okay. All right, let's just zoom out. Okay, see some issues right here. Is this because of a light? Yeah. Light. These guys are waiting because of a light. These guys are waiting because of a light. There you go. And that was holding up all of this. Again, this is a left turn only, ladies and gentlemen. This can be a right turn only. If you're wondering, like, hey, they're immediately taking a left, well, it's because I just forced them to, so they'll have to come back around. Or else we got traffic. Some right here. Looks like there's a light here. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Oh, there's a light to get out of the cargo train terminal. Oof. Oh, wait, is this a 2-lane road? Oh, no. Oh, there's a light here, too. Oh, you don't want a 2-lane road going in there. That needs to be a one-way in and one-way out. The queue needs to be one way. So we're going to have to update that really quick. Bam. Bam. There you go. You know, I wonder if I could cheat a little bit and... Not cheat, no, that's probably the wrong word, but I wonder if I could create an off-ramp right here. You know, like right here. Boom. That way, people that coming off the highway, they can come in here, they can come over here. So now they do have a mediocre highway access into that area. Okay. By the way, where do people come in from and out from? They come in on the left, they come out on the right. Okay, perfect. It is set up correctly. I see this area very busy, and you'll notice that these are the skinny roads. You don't want to use those. You want to use the medium roads. But to avoid messing up the zoning, I'm going to use the skinny 4-lane road. That's brand new in the game. So just updating those from 2-lane to 4-lane, increasing the capacity basically. It should help it. Okay. I think we're good with this area for the time being. I mean, it's busy, but it's not backed up. This looks like it's backed up a little bit. What's going on? This probably just needs more capacity, so from 2 to 4-lane. Just doing that. What else we got? A little bit over here. I think they're just waiting because people cross. And we can go ahead and upgrade that from 2 to 4. I guess not. It's built with anarchy. So I'll just leave it. Update that from 2 to 4. I'll help it out. Where else? Ah, right here? It looks like there's a light here. So let's remove the light, and these guys should get going. Excellent. And it's a skinny 2-lane road, so we're going to upgrade it to 4-lane from 2 to 4. Oh, God. It's a busy road. Or is there a light here, too? Wow. So that light was backing up all the way over here. What are we waiting on exactly, ladies and gentlemen? What is this dude waiting on? He was waiting for forever. My goodness, that is taking forever. Let's see if we upgrade this section from 2 to 4. Will that help you guys at all? No. Absolutely not. We are just going to stay and wait. I think I'm going to have to tell them that, hey, just block the box. Just go for it. Please don't wait. Oh, there you go. If you want to take a right, you better get in the right lane. Don't be on the left lane. That's for going straight only. That should hopefully help him move. Okay. We'll just let that run. Got something going over here. What is this? Oh, it comes from the highway. There's a way to turn back around. Okay, got it. Wait a minute. If I'm coming over here, how do I just come over here? If I'm coming up north and I take a left, how do I just go to here? How do I go to the pharmacy? I would go straight. I can take a right. Ah, and I come over here. Okay, got it. Got it. All right. It's kind of confusing. So this is a little bit busy. So let's upgrade these from 2 to 4. Two to 4. And there's also lights that are holding them back. Yeah, remove the lights. Lights, lights, lights. Oh my god! When did they end? Okay. Alright. Okay. It's a pretty popular road. Everybody's in that middle lane. There's a lot of intersections on that road. It's too many intersections, really. What is this truck doing right here? Okay, he's finally going. There's too many intersections on that road. That's why it's slowing it down. There's another light over here. Holding up some cars. Okay. Oh man, this is a mess. Let's see what we can do. So guys, this is not a real intersection right here. So you can block the box. It's totally fine. Knock yourselves out. And then when you come over here, this is a right turn only. So please go into the middle lane. Right turn only. Please go into the middle lane. Right turn only. Please go into the middle lane. There you go. That's fine. That's fine. Is there some stuff? Ah, yeah. Okay. Let's get rid of those. Don't need those. Okay, you do got the block the box intersection or instructions on, so that's good. That's all you need for the roundabout. Let's upgrade this road from 2 to 4. See a decent amount of usage right there. This too. Okay. Splendid. It's very busy right here, so we'll update these two. 2 to 4. Excellent. I think it'd be good to actually take the frontage road out a little bit more. Depending. So population is holding. Oh, the profitability has increased. So that's good. 68. Okay, let's take a look here and see what's going on. Let's pause. Just want to get a good idea. There's no lights. No lights. No lights. And you hit the roundabout. Okay. So this should be a left turn only. So dedicated directions. Left turn only. Left turn only. Okay, and then you probably have intersection signs. Yeah. Oh my. Okay. We'll take them. The intersection instructions. We'll take them off the roundabout, except for the block the box instructions. Okay, good. So that should help move this. And then we'll take them off here. Well, you'll find, as I've mentioned in previous city fixes, is the block the box, or the, sorry, the highway, my goodness, the intersection signs don't really help. But block the box on a roundabout, that does help. Is there a tutorial? I might have this in my library. Hey, Narasa, welcome back. How have you been? Yes. If you look on YouTube, Cyber, there's a playlist for City Skylines, including a city build, where you can see me build my cities. The most recent one would be a very good tutorial for you. And then there's also a beginner's guide, and a traffic manager settings, and a metro guide, which is to build a subway. So yes, so you can use those videos as a tutorial, and that'll teach you everything you need to know. What the hell? Oh, they all come over here and they are wanting to take a left? I understand. Okay. So we'll make this off-ramp 2 lanes? 2 lane? I think this is the 2-lane one? Yeah. Okay. There. And... yeah, I guess that's good. Yeah, I think that's good. It's just slow. Normally you don't want to use roundabouts, except in very unique circumstances. And so some of the people crossing is causing problems here, so we're going to have to address that then. We're up to 70, so pause. So we're going to make this a 3-lane highway. Oh, wow, it's a 6-lane one-way road? Yeah, that's too much. So we're going to make this a 3-lane highway instead. Oh, shit. This is built with road anarchy, so this doesn't even fit in this area. Can I move this? Nice. Nice, it doesn't even fit. Look, the building goes right over the road. These guys are going right through the building. That's one of the reasons why I suggest people not use road anarchy. Can't move it over there. I can't move it over here. The best thing I could do is move it on this side. That sucks. I would prefer not to do that. Alright. I don't really have much of a choice. It's as close as I'll get. Oh, Narasa, thanks for following, man. Really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. What other games do you play besides Cities Skylines? Do you play Cities Skylines? Yeah, and Cyber, if you have any questions, you can ask on the Discord. Okay, so now that we've done that, people won't be able to cross. So we have to manually put in elevated paths so they can cross. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Will that work? Sweet. Okay. It's ugly, but it will have to do. There. Let's get this one hooked up. And that will help the roundabout flow a little bit better. I don't even know if that's going to work. It may not. Because they're coming from that bridge. I don't think it's going to actually... I don't think you can get it to connect. I think all those people are not going to be able to walk. Damn it. They have to hit the ground first before... shoot. Well, you guys can walk over here or walk over here. So, sorry. Yeah, will you guys come off? I mean, I don't even know if that works. Will you guys actually hop off and come over here? I don't think so. Because of that bridge. It needs to drop down on the ground beforehand. You would have to do something like this. Get the hell out of town, man. Yeah, you can do that. There you go. Okay, that'll help with the walkability. What's going on over here? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're on the left lane, you need to take a left. Right 2 lanes are to go straight. Thank you very much. Thank you for your cooperation. Sound like RoboCop. By the way, why are there 3 roundabouts all in a row? That's not necessary at all. You just do a straight line down. Boom. Is this a light? No. They're just super slow. The intersections are too close together. You can block the box, man. Just go. Knock yourself out. Left turn only. Yeah, again, it's good just to use regular intersections. Do a roundabout when you really need it. Splendid. How we doing? What's going on over here? It's kind of similar where you've got a 6-lane highway or 6-lane one-way road, and it really should be the highway. Damn, look at all these people blocked up right over here. Why are you guys coming this way? There's no other way that you guys can go? Pause. Can you guys tell me where you're trying to get to? I wanna stalk you for a second. Where are you going? Some of you dudes are... You guys are all taking a left? Is that right? Every single one of you is taking a left? And then some of you are coming back this way? Why don't you guys want to go over here? What's the deal? This is not a one-way road, is it? It's not. I don't get it. Let's just upgrade this from 2 to 4. Give them some more capacity. And I don't see people crossing the roundabout, so that shouldn't be slowing it down. It's just that it's a roundabout. I mean, it'd be so much better if it wasn't. There's a lot of cars right there, 2 to 4. Okay, let's get you to play. Let's work on the speed limits. That will also help. Make sure that they are correct. That looks good. Just updating the speed limits, so I think that'll help. Okay. You know what? Is there intersection signs? Yeah, that's why. I remember seeing that before and I didn't remove them. That's my fault right there, and we saw a good example of why those cars are waiting. Okay, I think that's good. Where are we at? 69. All right, let's see what other red pockets there are. This is definitely still a little bit of a problem. Okay. We'll let that run. Where else we got traffic? That's good. This is issue. Okay, let's come over here. What do you guys got? Any lights? No. This guy's just waiting over here. They're just waiting on this. Too many intersections on this road. That's really what it is. It's a main road and it's got too many intersections. Okay. Yeah, you guys aren't moving at all. He just takes his time. So let's go ahead and say that you guys can block the box. Get you guys moving. Block. And block. That way they can just start moving. And then they're going to wait over here at this roundabout. There's people crossing it, so hopefully the changes that I made can get it going. We'll see. Would you guys like to be able to use the highway? I mean, I don't think there's a way for me to hook it up to the highway. Hold on. Can I... There. See if that encourages them to take the highway over there instead. Another reason why the industry should be here and there should be a highway intersection. I think they're using this road in lieu of the highway. This road is going super slow. What is your speed limit, friend? 25. Okay. Some action going on right here. There's a light. Bam. Another light. This is definitely causing a problem. Look, it's starting to back up over here. It's backed up over here. Block the box. There's a lot of people crossing. So maybe I can do... elevated path. And how about you guys right here don't use the ground crosswalk. You guys right here don't use the ground crosswalk. And then right here, don't use that ground crosswalk. That should help the flow a little bit. It's just being caused by the fact that there's too many intersections. And we'll see the impact. Okay, 72. Where else we got issues? Got some lights over here. It's like a slow grind. You know, just gradually getting it up there. Slow grind. Removing the lights. It's a fun city to work on. You got some lights right here? Yeah. Okay, remember how busy that was? Done. What? Here, let's remove those lights. Okay. I mean, I've gone around so many times that I don't know what I have already done and haven't. There's a light right there. Okay. It's good. Looks like there's a light right here. Another light, another light, another light, another light. God bless. Okay. This had a lot of traffic, so let's kind of come down this way. People are on the left side of the road, so that's fine. That's fine. If you want to take a left, get in that left lane for that one. Left lane, take a left. Left lane, take a left. A lot of walkability in the city. Oh, man. Fire department couldn't get to that one. Okay, population is growing. Profitability is good. Look at the demand. See what the demand is like? How much space do you get to work with? A very good question, Cyber. So, see how there's these squares? And you start out with one square. You start out with one square that size. And then as your city expands, then you're allowed to buy adjacent squares. And so you can kind of see these squares that are not shaded. Those are additional items that you can buy. So you can get to a pretty big city. I'm sorry, I can't remember exactly how many squares. If anybody in the chat knows, I think it may be 9, but please don't hold me to that. So I think you may be allowed to get 9 of these squares, and then there's a mod, which is a modification, and that allows you to go up to 25. And then there's another mod that allows you to go to 81, but there's a vehicle limit, so most likely it'll be really hard to get to the 81 unless you're building like a very sparse, spread out city. But if it's going to be dense because of the vehicle limit, it'll be very hard to use all 81 squares. When I did my Fortnite city map, I did purchase the majority of it, but there's a lot of space in between because I was just building areas in the POIs from the original Fortnite map. But the game models traffic wonderfully, and that's what a lot of people have issues with. And of course, that's what I'm working on right now. All right, unemployment rate 4%. Yeah, because the population has grown and I haven't created any new zoning. How is this? Okay, so this is a very useful thing. See how the import is 6,000 and the export is 0? What that means is that there's too much generic industry. That means that there's too much generic industry, so the city is actually importing more than it needs. And so that is actually an issue. And so technically, I totally misspoke. I apologize. There is an import of 6,000 where 6,000 goods are being imported and there's nothing being exported. And so what this means is there's not enough industry. The city is importing a lot and there's not enough industry. And so see how there's all of this office space? That actually needs to be updated and it needs to be industry. What is this? Whoops. Is that cargo harbor? Or a passenger harbor? Yeah. So, yeah, there needs to be more goods production. There needs to be more goods production. And that will have a big positive impact on the traffic. I'm looking to see... Hey, why isn't there a cargo train terminal? There's not a cargo train terminal. This is a passenger terminal. Okay, so this is great. I think this will be very helpful for anybody that watches this. Right here, import, export. You see this. That's too high. The import should be under 3,000. That means that there needs to be industry. And what's being imported is goods. So we need to build generic industry. And there's not a cargo train harbor. I'm sorry, cargo train station. So I'm going to buy a piece of land and build that out so you can kind of see the impact that it has, and you'll immediately see this import drop. You'll see the unemployment drop, and you'll see this demand go down, and you'll see the traffic improve. So let me do that. And before I do, of course, if you do like the video, smash that like button. You can hit dislike if you do not. And if you want to support me more, please do subscribe or follow. Live streams are on YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. You can watch on whichever one you want. Previous videos, including city build videos and a bunch of other submitted city fixes, those are on YouTube in various playlists. And there's also a beginner's guide, metro subway guide, and traffic manager settings guide. All right. We're going to buy this. Okay. And we need a highway intersection right here. And a highway intersection right here. That's a rail that I'm just destroying. Again, the highway intersections are... Oh, thanks, Cyber. Thanks for following, man. Really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. And so, again, the highway intersections you can get on the Steam Workshop. I think that they are the best highway intersections out there. Integrated frontage roads, integrated paths. Okay, great. Can connect up the frontage road right over here. There we go. Hey, did I do a 3-lane road or a 2-lane? Whoops. There. Let's do this one. There we go. So frontage road, and then the on-ramps and off-ramps on, off. So that's set up. And we have another way to get into the city that we will fully take advantage of. So we'll do... Come on down. Bam. Okay. And... There we go. Excellent. So we've got the rail. We need to put in the cargo train terminal. Now, when I do that, believe it or not, that will alleviate the burden on this. Right? This is handling a lot of the import. So it's going to alleviate the burden on this one. That's the cargo harbor. Where should we put it? What do you got over here? Okay. I'm thinking. How should we do it? We need to do a queue. That's good. And then the queue. There we go. And then put the cargo train terminal right here. So it's got a queue, and it's right next to the highway for people to get out. And here's the rail. There we go. Is that good? And then if anybody doesn't need to go through there and they want to bypass, you can. You can't. If you want to bypass it, you can. There you go. There you go. So a little bypass right there. You can go both directions, and let's hook it up. I think I need to bring this underground. I'll try to do it really fast. Page up and page down. There we go. And then some more industry we can put around here. A big arch by the train line would be better. Explain more, Nirasa, what you're thinking of for a big arch. Tell me what you're saying. A big arch? And there can be a little bit more industry over on this side. Yeah, tell me more what you mean by big arch. Okay, so, and then we'll want to do industry. So, we can do that. There we go. Let's hit play. Obviously, I've got the integrated rail right here, so I'm just going for speed, but normally I would spread out the highway a little bit, and I would bring that rail right underneath it and go right through. And I'm just not doing it for time. You can see some of the other submitted city traffic fixes and see that happen. No, Nirasa, no, you don't need to apologize at all. Your English is great, man. You're doing just fine. I just want to make sure I understand what your idea is, because maybe we should use that. Absolutely. I'm open to it, man. I'm open to whatever that idea is. There we go. That's for electricity. Beautiful grid layout. Grid layout on the roads and grid layout on the water. Excellent. Alright, that's the water. So it'll take some time. Again, here we go. So 5,700, we want to see industry built up right here, and that should help with reducing that import. While we're doing that, you have to take a look at the educated and uneducated. Yeah, 25%, that's great. Plenty of uneducated people to work in the industry, so that's great. It looks like some items have been emptied. Let's go see if we can find those. What the hell is this? It's interesting. It should actually empty out. Ah, right here. Snow dump emptying. Stop emptying. It's a snow thing, so you shouldn't need to empty it. It melts, so it'll be fine. Okay. All right, good. Some industry is getting developed right here. It will connect to the electricity normally, but we'll help it out. There we go. Oh, did I mess up? You got to make sure that the rail lines are connected properly. Yeah, they're connected. Some of them won't take the bypass, just so you know. Alright. That's good. You can see this demand bar going down. The unemployment rate should also go down. Oh yeah, we should have a connection going to the highway from here. We'll see. We'll do that whenever the traffic on this roundabout gets a little bit too severe. See a light, people waiting. So we're going to bounce around while that develops so we can kind of see where else we have to... Oh, we're done! We're at 80, 79. Okay, we're close. Let's just keep on plugging along, see where we notice some problems. It's not backed up. Oh! There's a light. This is why it's good to go into Traffic Manager and turn off the lights. Why is this even a roundabout here? Why? You don't need that at all. This cloverleaf doesn't even need to be there. I mean, I already upgraded it to a 4-lane. Holy moly, what the hell is this? There's a lot of people coming out of here. Alright. There's a big tourist area. Let's upgrade that from 2 to 4. 2 to 4. 2 to 4. There you go. There's a light right here. Bam. Yeah, right turn only. That's set up properly. That's fine too. There's a lot of people walking. What is this, cemetery? It's full. Empty that cemetery, that way we can destroy it and you can put a walking path over here, an elevated path. Great. I see specialized industry right here. There's farmland, which is fine. That's very small, so that's totally acceptable. Okay, that's good. How are we doing? It's built up nicely. Do we see any trains? Oh, we do see a train. Yep. Cars are coming out. Did I put the queue the right way? I don't know. I have to see it when it's busier. I think I might have put the queue the wrong way. I think the queue is supposed to come this way. Oh, look, they're using the bypass. Holy shit. That never happens. These trains, the train engineers are so dumb. They never use the bypass. I'm shocked that that actually happened. All right, so we'll just have to wait and see. Let that get bigger. Man, this is awesome. Let's take a look at the... Oh, wow, the city's growing, growing, growing. How's your taxes? That's great. That's fine. Your budget is totally fine. What you got on pumping? That's fine. Trash pickup. You have it a little bit concentrated. Wait, why? This is like the most populous part of your city and you don't have any trash right there? You got these two. It would be good to move some, and there's 3 over here. So I'm going to delete 2 of those, and we're going to put one up here that's a little bit closer. Oh, shoot. Let's get you a little bit. Put both of them right next to each other. Yeah, there you go. Come on, you should be able to connect the electricity. Yeah, there you go. Oh my god, there's so many up here. So let's go ahead and destroy. Man, you got an incinerator? Right in your like tourist area? I wouldn't do that. And then, you know, maybe we can put one for this northern section up here or something. These are homes, right? Yeah, okay. What I'm using is I'm using this thing called a recycling center. You can get this from the Steam Workshop. I used it in the, you know, the city fixes. In my most recent city, though, I use this. That's a lot more challenging because that recycling center, it still creates a little bit of pollution. So it is. So that's why I used it, because it makes it a little. You have to be a little bit more strategic with where you're going to put that stuff. Okay, I think that's good. Look at the profit for the city is way better than it used to be. All right, let's take a look. The import has gone the opposite direction. Dragon, hey, what's up? How are you doing? Welcome back. How have you been? So the import should go down. It just went up. Okay, so it looks like this thing is being used. Great. Just not heavily, but that's okay. Fire. Wait. You don't have an entire fire station? For this whole area? Oh, well, you got one. Oh, no, I see more. Wait a minute. These are the fire watch towers. Where's your fire station at? What? You have 3 up here? What is the... You have firehouse, fire station. Why don't you have any more fire things? Oh, let's go ahead and take care of that. We'll put one right here. And put one right over here or something. Here we go. Just a little bit better fire coverage. Okay, you got, what about police? Okay. The police stuff seems fine. What is this thing? The prison? Okay. Right on. Alright, so I think that's good. Traffic is holding up at 80. Now, last thing is mass transit. You got one bus line. Where? What the hell? Okay, it's just on that part of the city? You don't have a subway? Okay. It's a 50,000 population city. Be nice to have that, unless you were waiting to build it like I do for expansion. These guys aren't able to get workers. Oh, good. Now I can see which way. You guys come out over here on this left side, and you come in on the right. Oh, shoot. I made that wrong then. I apologize. Okay, let's go ahead and update this. Very easy fix. Just got to reverse. In. And that kind of messes up the queue. Which is alright. There you go. You come in this way, and then you exit out there. Okay, that's good. Hey, no problem, Cyber. I just saw your message. Sorry, man. Yeah, thanks for coming by. Great to have you. Hopefully I'll catch you in future streams. Yeah, take care of yourself, and yeah, hope you check out Cities Skylines. Hopefully you'll like it. So I think we're good. We're at 80, 79, 80. Look at that. The traffic on this has plummeted. I mean, this is great. 81. Pause. Calling it there. We're done. All right, let's summarize everything that we did. So one of the main pieces was increasing the amount of access into the city. And so one new intersection to get into the city, another formal intersection to get into the city, another formal intersection to get into the city. There was the three-way, so this is good that it helps people go north. And then for the new spot, 4. So we got 1. This one was just added on to. This one was improved. And then another one right there. So that was one big piece. Another big piece was there's a lot of lights. Removing the lights. Another big piece was many of the roads needed dedicated directions, so doing dedicated directions. There was also a lot of intersection instructions that were hurting, replacing those. We some of the, yeah, same thing with the roundabouts, replacing those. And then a couple of places needed some elevated paths, so that made a big positive impact. And then a couple of roads, the intersections are too close together, so we did the you can block the box intersection instructions. That helped. I think those were really the main ways to fix the city. The layout is the same. Didn't change anything on the layout. I think it'd be nice to get rid of this roundabout and move this business park back over here, because it was, you know, up on this north side. You know, because these roundabouts aren't even necessary. There's hardly any traffic there. And I think the only other piece was building out this new intersection, cargo train terminal, to alleviate the burden on the cargo harbor with a queue, and then a new section to do goods, because the city's importing too many goods. And this will drop. This will drop. Yeah, those were all the changes. Those were all the changes. That the city is bigger, because it was like 56,000. Yeah, the city was 56,000, and now it's closing in on 63. So it's grown by over 10%. So not only has the population grown, but the traffic has also gotten better. It's more profitable. It was clocking 7,000 a week. Now it's 22,000 a week. There wasn't demand for residential and commercial before, only industry, office. Now there's demand for all three. So we've improved pretty much every metric of the city. The unemployment has stayed at 3%. So population better, profit better, demand better, and traffic significantly better, right? The traffic bottomed out at 22%, no despawning. And now with no despawning, it's at 81%. So I think it was a great city to work on. I like the grid layout. This tourist area was interesting. The city was using every piece of the available land, really. So that's kind of neat. Though I wouldn't recommend it. You want to give yourself room with the city boundaries. So that was nice. It's obviously very organized, so I appreciate that. With not only the grid, but also the even the water piping, very organized. Yeah. So it looks like a lot of attention and time was put into it. And this is the first city that I fixed that's on the snow map. So it was fun to work on. Again, I don't know the person's name there, just a period. So period. Thanks for uploading your city. I appreciated it, and it was fun to work on. So for everybody else, hopefully you enjoyed the stream, and hopefully it was entertaining, but also gave you tips and was a good guide on how you fix a city or make improvements to various parts. The next steps for the city would be to add in a subway system, either doing it now or doing it later if there's a desire for expansion. Then, of course, letting it run to let this import number drop, and then watching that to determine how much more industry needs to be built. There's a couple of areas that could use some more paths. There's a couple of roundabouts that probably can be removed. I think it'd be good to rework this section. You know, I don't think you need a cloverleaf right here. That's to connect two highways. There's no highways here. This road can go straight up and hook up right there, and this road can come over here and hook up around here. You can do something like that. All right, I think that's it. Please do like the video if you liked it. You can hit dislike if you did not, and if you want to support me more, smash that subscribe or follow button. Live streams are on YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. You can watch on whichever one you want, and previous videos, including the replay for this, is going to be on YouTube. And I see something else really quick. Cemetery, empty. All right, I think that's going to be it. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the Submitted City Traffic Fix and City Fix live stream. Take care of yourselves. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and all the new subscribers and followers. Really appreciate it. All right, have a good rest of your weekend, and hope to catch you all next time. Bye-bye. Yeah, see ya, Narasa. Hopefully I'll catch you next time. Thank you.